The only way I can be beat is if you cheat. If you cheat. If you play fair and square, I'm gonna win. I mean,
Daughter, who's the queen of rap?
Rap.
Say Nicki.
Nicki.
Minaj.
Minaj.
Who's mommy's favorite rapper? Good morning, babes. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Barb City, where it be hella motherfucking litty, okay? Before we get into this video, please make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel and your post notifications are on. I appreciate and I love my notification gang so much, okay? Also, follow me here on all my social media platforms. You guys will be able to find these links pinned in the comments, okay? With that being said, you guys, we are going to go on ahead and get into our first topic, which is none other than 77 Cents. You guys, my thing is this. I'm going to fill you guys in on a past beef with Armand Wiggins and 77 Cents so that we can get into the juice of the day, okay? With that being said, you guys, not too long ago, when 77 Cents released her song Lottery, okay, Armand Wiggins basically had an opinion on the song that 77 Cents did not approve of. Okay, so he said this. He said, I thought y'all said that this was the one. It didn't even break top 50, let alone top 20, top 10, top 5, top 3, or number 1. I was wondering why it was so quiet. But like I always say, anything in the top 100 is a hit. So as you guys see, he did not mention the name of the song and he did not mention any names, but obviously 77 Cents knew that he was talking about her, which he was, okay? And she responded and said, what have you done in life besides talk about what everybody else is doing with theirs? I'm really sick of y'all low-life grown men speaking on me. P word, mother effers ain't doing half of what I'm doing, but want me to be ashamed of my accomplishments. So you guys already know 77 Cents was really, really hype. And of course, she's going to try to act unbothered. But this is very clear that you are bothered, ma'am. You're searching your name on Twitter. Nobody tagged you. Nobody mentioned you. Okay, so if you sit back on Twitter and you search your name to see what people are saying about you, then ma'am, you are very much bothered. Okay, with that being said, you guys, so obviously Armand Wiggins and her, they went back and forth a little bit, right? Then 77 Cents also dissed Armand Wiggins in one of her songs, and people are trying to act like it wasn't shade towards him, but it obviously was. Armand said, let's not forget Karen was dissing me in her verse on Don't Play With It. So yes, I'm on her neck. So you guys already know 77 Cents likes to throw shade and then hide her hands and play the victim, okay? She does this a lot with Nicki Minaj. She's been shading Nicki Minaj her entire hiatus. She's body shamed and age shamed Nicki Minaj, but now she's trying to say, oh, the age jokes really get to her, and now she feels like she really looks like an old white woman, okay? Which is funny because, again, this is her playing victim because she started all of this mess, just like she did with Armand Wiggins. As much as I dislike him, he spoke nothing but facts when it came to 77 Cents, okay? He basically said she was trash and he dislikes her. And I agree, you guys. Every single thing that 77 Cents has put out in the past 6 years has been a remake of someone else's song, and that's okay. But the thing is, can you just do one project that's original? Can you do one song that's not a mix, where you're not stealing Nicki Minaj's lyrics, where your video doesn't look exactly like Ice Spice? Like, can you just do one original thing? And also, can you stop calling yourself a new artist? Can you stop allowing these people to nominate you as a new artist when you know that you've been out 6 years and plus, and there are actually new artists that can actually use those awards, okay? Anyways, I'm getting a little bit off topic, so let me gather myself. Okay. Let me gather myself. Okay. Anyways, you guys. So again, all right. Um, Armand Wiggins, basically people been calling him a bully and saying, oh, you don't like 77 cents. That's why you keep talking about her. And they're just not acknowledging the fact that 77 cents disrespected him first. Okay. Not just that, you guys, but this also, come on the screen. Don't do this to me. Why are you not coming up? Oh my God, you guys, I'm in the middle of my video and now this little piece don't want to come up. Okay, here we are. So, Armand, so someone asked 77 cents, how does it feel being the interviewer rather than being interviewed? And 77 cents said, it's actually way harder, LOL, but it's so fun. Newfound respect for people in media for sure. So that's so crazy because she was just telling Armand Wiggins and bloggers like myself that we don't really do anything but sit and talk about other people's lives and we don't do anything with ours. Meanwhile, I own 4 companies and I'm a blogger. So 77 cents clearly doesn't know what she's talking about. But Armand Wiggins definitely said this. Now she has a newfound respect for people in media because people were calling her show a flop. And she wants everyone to kiss her butt, but we were just low lives that did nothing. Like, exactly. We were just low lives that did nothing but talk about others and their tea. But now you want to have a radio show and you want to do the exact same thing. That's very funny to me. Once again, 77 cents, nothing original. Okay. Also, she did end up blocking Armand Wiggins after this. And he said, blocked or not, interview and 777 radio was complete trash. And so are you. Flop. Okay? And so are you. Flop. You have been flopping consistently since Big Energy. Okay? And it's ridiculous. With that being said, okay, here are some of those comments. Why is it bullying when it's someone other than Nikki? Those soft females are tired at this point. They're public figures. They're going to get criticized like everyone else. They're not special. You bloggers, commenters are allowing yourselves to be silenced. And as you guys can see, I will not be silenced. I will say whatever I want to say on my platform. Okay. Another person said, Lotto's music does consistently flop. Why should she be exalted and protected? We can clown all of the other girls, but not her. Nah, she calls herself the biggest, but her numbers don't match. Big egos equals big expectations. Like, yes, ma'am, you have a big ego. First of all, you put yourself on the level with somebody who's been in the game 15 years, and now you're wondering why people are holding your music to those standards. Okay. Also, you guys, Armand said this, I don't like that HOE, period. Now, bite me. So with all of that being said, you guys, we are going to move into our next topic, which is none other than Botsy B and the Migos. Okay, so Cardi B is being accused of breaking up the Migos. As we all know, it was all assumptions, but allegedly Quavo has came out and basically put the assumptions to a rest and said that he actually feels as well that Botsy B is the reason that the Migos broke up. So obviously they were saying that it had a lot to do with loyalty. People were thinking that after the sudden D word of takeoff, that they would be able to work through this and get back together. But unfortunately, you guys, Quavo made it very clear that the Migos are done. The Migos are gone and they will not be back together. Okay. Also, in a recent interview, he did say that the separation of the Migos did have to do with Bachiana being controlling of Offset. Okay, you guys, a lot of homeboys feel this way about the wife of their homeboy that was once able to go out with them every night and hang out with this girl and that girl and not go home. But when you get married, life changes. Okay, I do honestly believe that Bachiana was controlling how much Offset hung out with Quavo and Take, but at the same time, as a wife, I understand. Okay, one, okay, you're married. You need to be at home with your family and your kids. Like, yeah, that's your group. Hang out, do y'all's work. But when it comes down to you staying out all night and not coming home and stuff like that, like, of course, any woman's going to have a problem with that. And they're going to try to control how much their man spends with those certain people. So I get it. I understand from a married woman's point of view, especially considering the fact that Botsy B is very insecure when it comes to Offset, because Offset is like a bed bug. He could not stay out of, other women's beds. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I could understand Bachiana always feeling insecure. You know what I'm saying? Hence all the surgeries. Okay, which is why she would have a problem with her husband consistently going out with Quavo and Tate. All right, so I get it. I really do. And I'm not going to pretend like I don't just because I dislike Botsy B. Like, Offset is a married man. He has children. He doesn't, if y'all aren't making music, if y'all aren't at the studio, if y'all don't go out, for a few hours or whatever and him come home, then there's really not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, my husband, he be at home with me and his kids. You know what I'm saying? He'll go out with his homies, but then he comes home every night. I don't have to worry about him cheating on me and stuff. So Botsy B can't say that for herself. So I can understand why she would be controlling him and trying to figure out, a way to keep him away from them. I'm not saying that it's okay. I'm just saying that that's what happens when you get married, especially when your wife is insecure because of the wrongdoings that you continue to do. Okay? Anyways, you guys, obviously, here are some of those comments. You would think after the horrific D of Takeoff, Quavo would be a better person. Cardi and Offset are married with children, doing what husband and wives are supposed to. Quavo seems so jealous because he doesn't have a wife, and from the looks of it, I could see why. Quavo has a lot of growing up to do, and if Takes D didn't humble him, I don't know what will. Sad R.I.P. Take, it shouldn't have been you. Okay, 2 more people saying this, but it's very true. Cardi turned Offset into who she wanted him to be, and if he wants to beat that, that's on him. But the truth is, Cardi pitted them against each other because she needed Offset away from Quavo for him to be faithful. As long as they were together, he was always going to cheat. So this is no lies, and goddamn. And it has nothing to do with his ego. His ego won't let it get fixed, but it wasn't because of his ego. So this person is saying like, Take did not get taken away because of Quavo's ego, and his ego will not fix anything that's going on. Okay, so I do definitely agree with this person's comment wholeheartedly. Like, I feel like I said, Botsy B needed to turn Offset against Quavo and Take in order for her man to stay with her all the time and in order for him to be faithful. I truly, truly believe this, okay? Because she doesn't even want to go on tour. She can't go to any event or performance without Offset right by her side, and that shows a level of insecurity, okay? One more person said this: Cardi B is wife to Offset. She's supposed to ride for her husband. Quavo is losing respect on how he's handling the situation as a whole. So obviously, you guys, I agree with this as well. Like, if something was going on with Cardi or Bachiana's husband, all right, like, let's say he was doing the D word while he was with them, or drinking too much, or however have you, You know what I'm saying? She's going to eventually be like, you're hanging out with them too much. There's too much going on. You know, I could understand if she was protecting him in that manner, but I do not feel that that was the case here. I truly feel that Botsy B is insecure in her relationship, and that's why she did not want Offset hanging out with Quavo and Tank. Okay. With that being said, you guys, let's go on ahead and get into our next topic, which is none other than the queen being sabotaged yet again by DudTube. Okay. So basically, you guys, me and another person noticed yesterday that we were no longer subscribed to Nicki Minaj on DudTube after being subscribed for many, many years to Nicki Minaj's official YouTube channel. Okay. With that being said, you guys, I need all of the Barbs, any fans of Nicki Minaj, to make sure that they are still subscribed to Nicki Minaj's YouTube channel. Okay. I say this because I did notice that I feel like, obviously I reported not too long ago that they froze Nicki Minaj's views on a lot of her videos so that her views obviously were not as high as they normally are, so that other artists could pass her up. And I say other artists like Botsy B, okay? If you could see here, all right, as many years as Nicki Minaj has been out, she has 25.3 million subscribers on YouTube. And right behind her is who? Payola Queen, Botsy B, with 18.8 million subscribers. So obviously, you guys, we know why they took away a lot of Nicki's subscribers. It's obviously because they want Botsy B to pass her up. So I'm sure this is another one of Atlantic's payola things that they're doing with DudTube, in my opinion. Okay, but anyways, you guys, one of my loyal subscribers did hit me up via my inbox on Facebook yesterday, and she said, I'm a witness for Onika. I've been subscribed to Nicki Minaj's official YouTube for years, and all of a sudden I wasn't subscribed. What the F? OMG, wow, this looks like a true sabotage attempt on Nicki. And you guys, this made me go and look to make sure that I was also still subscribed to Nicki Minaj's channel. And that's when I seen I as well was no longer subscribed to Nicki Minaj's channel. You guys, this is my YouTube channel, Barb City. This is my other YouTube channel, Barb City and Babe. And you guys, my personal YouTube was not subscribed to Nicki Minaj's channel. So I need all of you guys to go and make sure you guys are still subscribed, because there is something definitely going on. Okay. I responded and said, what the F, girl? I'm not either. And she said, I'm so peed off with YouTube. And then I said, how the F does she only have 25,000 subs as long as she's been out? Everyone else in their 200,000s and up. Okay. So then this person also sent me a voice clip, you guys, that I was not able to download, but she pretty much said that she's peed off. She's been subscribed to Nicki and her channel for several years, and there's no reason why it should be gone. She said, it's YouTube. I believe you let it be known that an ex-executive for Atlantic Records is the owner, or excuse me, is over YouTube. So you guys, as we all know, there is a new employee over at YouTube, and it is a part of Atlantic. You guys already know Atlantic is who Botsy B is signed to, so it would make complete sense for them to be doing this to Nicki Minaj to make it seem like Botsy B has passed Nicki up. All right, with that being said, you guys, let's get rid of that negativity. And I just want to let you guys know, Nicki Minaj has reached 215 million followers on Instagram, and she remains the most followed rapper on the entire platform.
Just give a bitch her roses though. I mean, just give a bitch her roses. You know what I'm saying? Like this.
So as usual, you guys, the queen is queening, regardless of how people try to stop her. She has been blackballed from the industry for over 10 years, and she's still the highest paid female rapper. She's still the highest streamed female rapper. She's still the highest selling female rapper, and there's still all the new girls throwing a fit and a tantrum and begging to collaborate with Nicki Minaj. So you guys can stop with the, oh, she's washed up, oh, she's done, her career is over, because everybody still needs Nicki Minaj's collab to start their career. Okay. With that being said, I want to talk about one of the girls that did not, feel like they absolutely needed a Nicki Minaj collab to do what they did with their career. Okay. She basically continued to show love to Nicki Minaj while building her name up for herself. And with that being said, the next topic is about Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj. So, as we all know, okay, Ice Spice's Princess Diana lyrics start with like, girl, keep it a stack. All right. And Nicki Minaj basically had everybody thinking on April Fool's yesterday that there is a collaboration coming between Ice Spice and Nicki, because she also tweeted like, girl, keep it a stack, but she said obviously her own piece because it would be her own verse, right? So me and a lot of other people were like, oh, this is just an April Fool's joke. They don't have nothing coming up. But you guys, I do feel like Nicki Minaj will be working with Ice Spice very, very soon. I feel like Nicki Minaj put this up for us to think that it was a joke for April Fool's when it really is about to be coming. So here are some of those comments. Ice Nika collab coming soon. 2 more people said, April Fool's, you're sick. Hey Nicki, I have heard you kill Bill. Huh? Have you heard Kill Bill? Oh, why did I even put that in here? That has nothing to do with it. But anyways, you guys, like I said, people said, April Fool's, you're sick. And like I said, you guys, I definitely feel like there is a collaboration coming between the two. But I also did feel like she was just joking with us because it was April Fool's. Okay. So anyways, you guys, there's my video. Okay. Not too much, but I have to say this. All right. Thank you for watching through my bloopers, y'all. I always say this, since using this new format, I can't start over and like fix it when I make a mistake. So I love, love, love you guys for allowing me to learn my new format. I love it so much, and I hope you guys love it just as much as I do. Okay. With that being said, you guys, let's go on ahead and get up out of here. I love you guys so much. Thanks.